Hello and welcome to today's Here's to Your Health podcast. I'm Don Lintzman, your host. And my guest on the podcast today is Brandy Ruskell. Brandy is the Marketing and Development Coordinator here at CCMH. And Brandy, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Don.
We're going to talk today about the annual Hospital Foundation of Crawford County Charity Golf Outing. And this is something that's been going on for a while.
It's our 14th annual. So 15 years. We took a year off for COVID, but 14 years you've been doing the golf outing.
I think everybody took a year off for COVID, didn't they?
Right. But we were happy to get back. It was a long time without seeing people.
And you know, this is the one event that we do during the year, so it's pretty important to us for at least from the Hospital Foundation standpoint, in the way that we operate during our entire year with the foundation.
Right. Really, this is the big the big fundraiser for us every year. We're hoping to raise upwards of $10,000 in this one-day event. And I guess we didn't even say when the golf outing is. It's coming up on a little over 2 weeks.
I'm getting to that.
June 28th.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
We have to talk about all the other stuff first, and we can get to that. But as long as you decided to bring that up now, let's go ahead and tell people when it is and what kinds of ways that they can participate.
Sure. So 14th annual golf outing on June 28th at Majestic Hills here in Denison. Right now we are sitting with, I think, 28 teams that are coming to play with us. So it's going to be a fantastic day, fun-filled, lots of people. But we can always add more.
And lots of ways to participate that don't include playing golf.
Right. If you'd like to be a sponsor, we have several different sponsorship levels available. Anywhere from $2,500 for a corporate sponsorship down to whatever. If you want to throw $20 at us, we can take any amount of donation. And
if you have an item that you'd like to donate that we can give away or that we can raffle or any of those other kinds of things, certainly happy to receive those donations. I'm Don Lintzman, the host for the Here's to Your Health podcast. My guest today is Brandy Ruskell. Brandy is the Marketing and Development Coordinator here at CCMH. We're talking about the annual Hospital Foundation of Crawford County Charity Golf Outing, which is coming up on June 28th. Brandy, one of the things that we always do for the foundation, what the foundation does actually for Crawford County Memorial Hospital, all the money that we raise, net positive cash flows from the golf outing come back to the hospital for equipment purchases. And we've got something pretty special this year.
Yeah, so this year we're raising money for a blood gas analyzer that goes into the medical lab. So I didn't know a whole lot about this piece of equipment until I was told we were raising money for it. So it's kind of exciting. It sounds like it's a piece of equipment that is used to assess patients' blood gas levels. And it helps to diagnose conditions like respiratory failure, metabolic disorders, and acid-base imbalances.
And I think we tend to overlook the fact that in the lab department here at CCMH, but any hospital, any medical lab, there are any number of different pieces of equipment that you use, because most diagnoses that a physician will make comes about because of the evidence that's found in the lab, either through a blood test, through a urine sample, whatever the case might be, culture, whatever the case might happen to be.
And just like anything else in medical, things are changing so quickly. We always need updated equipment. New equipment's coming out that allows us to do better testing. Right?
And more testing, more accurate testing. I do think that that's one of the fun things that we do. Last year we raised money for Lucas devices. Mm-hmm. And maybe you can share what a Lucas device is, because those go right into the ER department.
So the Lucas device is a compression device. So it helps with compressions in the field. So rather than a medical tech having to do chest compressions, the Lucas device does it for them.
And it's a great extender. People get tired. Mm-hmm. You can only do CPR for so long before you get tired. A Lucas device, battery powered, very consistent beats. It can do this for as long as the battery holds out, which is way longer than what you'd really need to have in any sort of an emergency situation. So it really is, the foundation golf outing is really an opportunity for us to raise money to do things that help improve the quality of life, the quality of health care for all of the residents of Crawford County.
Right. A couple of years we raised money for the transportation service, which is used by everyone in the county. I'm sure all of us can find somebody that's been affected by the transportation service.
And in the past, we've raised money to buy ambulances. We've bought panda warmers for the OB department. Mm-hmm. We've bought cots for the ER. So there's lots of different kinds of things that we can raise money for, but there's always a need.
Right. So yeah, we would really encourage, if you want to be involved in the golf outing, please contact us. Go to the website at ccmhia.com. We have a call out right on the front where you can sign up to be a sponsor. Or if you just want to come hang out and volunteer, we can always take volunteers. We'll put you on a hole and help run a game. We'll have several different activities going on that day. We need people to grill food, so there's always something to do.
I'm Don Lintzman, your host for the Here's to Your Health podcast. Brandy Ruskell is my guest today, and we're talking about the annual Hospital Foundation of Crawford County Charity Golf Outing, which is coming up on June 28th. One thing that is really nice about this golf outing, and you alluded to it earlier, is the relationships that we can develop, not just with our vendors, but with all kinds of people within our community.
Right. It's a fantastic time. Even if you're not an avid golfer, you can come out. Make great relationships with people that are in, different kinds of businesses. We've got people from Team Ford come out and play with us. We've got people from Smithfield. We've got people from PCS. And it's just a great opportunity to meet different people around the community.
And some of those people are our vendors and some are not. Some
Right.
are just people who want to support Crawford County Memorial Hospital, by extension the Hospital Foundation of Crawford County, in the way that we're trying to improve healthcare here. And I would reiterate what you said about a relationship building. I think it's maybe even more important than the fundraising aspect of what it is that we do, because relationships are golden. Those are the kinds of things that last a lot longer than money does.
Right.
So it's our pleasure to be able to invite people to come and spend the day with us and get in some really great golf. The Majestic Hills Golf Course, if you've never been there, is an absolutely beautiful golf course. We were there a couple of weeks ago and played a round of golf in a different outing, and it really was a lot of fun. But the course is in beautiful shape.
It is beautiful, and we hope that if you do come out and play with us, you leave feeling like you got your money's worth. It's $400 for a team of 4 players to come out. We're going to treat you to lunch. We'll get you a social hour in the evening, so there's hors d'oeuvres to be had.
Probably a couple of free drinks along the way.
A couple of free drinks, I promise that, yes, if you're above 21.
Well, maybe we should say refreshments.
That's right. But yeah, we'll have some giveaways, and we really want to make sure that people leave feeling like their money was worthwhile and they spent a day with us. And
because it really is about the fun. It's really about the fun. Even though we are very purposeful about raising money to help buy the equipment that we need to buy to improve our quality of health care in Crawford County, we really want to be that sort of group that has a lot of fun while we're doing it. All right. I used to tell the kids when I coached Little League baseball, if we're not having fun while we're doing this, we're doing it wrong.
Absolutely.
So we're all about the fun part of this, and yes, we give away prizes, and we've got some door prizes and some flag and flight prizes and all those other kinds of things. But none of that is intended to be a huge competition. It's really intended more than anything else to get people together and have some time to enjoy each other's company.
Right, and again, we've got 28 teams coming. I think that's really a testament of how we've run the golf tournament in the past. People are coming back year after year, and they want to be involved. Yeah,
the most that we've had probably in a couple of 3 years at least. For sure since COVID, because that really was the kind of the line of demarcation. 2021, we didn't have nearly as much participation. I think people were still concerned about COVID. 22 it was a little better, 23 it was a little better, and now in 24 we see a lot more people coming out to join us, and that's extremely gratifying.
Right. But again, we still have room, so if you would like to be involved, it doesn't have to be through a business. If you want to throw together a group of people to golf, if you want to come as a single golfer, let us know.
Yeah, we'll figure something out there. Okay. So one more time on how people can sign up and where they can get more information.
You can go to the website at ccmhia.com. On the front homepage, there's a call out. You can click there, and registration is all online.
I'm Don Lintzman, your host for the Here's to Your Health podcast. Brandy Ruskell has been my guest today. We've been talking about the annual charity golf outing for the Hospital Foundation of Crawford County coming up on Friday, June 28th. Thank you for listening today. Have a great day.